Right now we're here with the amazing Chris Cannon, and he has been helping us a lot during the production of this whole thing, and he's really, really cool. Whenever amazing, actually the only theater director we have here, and teacher. So he's our mentor. He's really, really cool. So Chris, why don't you talk a little bit about the movie, how you're involved, and all that cool stuff?
Well, it kind of came about with Jess Araujo and I talking. Jess has been a huge supporter of Santa Ana College over the years. He graduated from here. He was an alumni, and it was just various ways of different things that can be done to raise the profile of the programs that we have here. And he had this movie that he wanted to do, and so one thing led to another, and I just decided to shoot it here at SAC, which made a lot of sense. And of course, he wanted to get involved with us in an department, and I was all about it because I'm a really big believer in theater programs having multiple outlets, for artistic expression. Typically, in a lot of programs, what you have is all you'll do is shows or acting classes, which you need to do that, but typically the film doesn't come into it, the film world a lot. A lot of the big universities have their film programs, and they'll have auditions, and the theater students a lot of times go and audition for them, but it's not connected. And I think it should be connected. And this is a first step of what I hope to be many in the years to come, is a vision that I have of connecting film and theater together. And we do more stuff like this. And because I wish when I was in school and studying this, that I would have had the opportunity to do something like this as a student. It's very rare. And you do, but only if you go outside.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't come necessarily from within the school or a partnership like we're doing with this with Jess Araujo and his film and our department. So that is why I wanted to be a part of this, and why I look for things like this. And not to mention, Jess is a great guy, and I think he's got a good script. But it's the opportunities that it's going to provide to you guys to be able to do. This is kind of like this is a professional film audition here at SAC before you've even graduated. You have that opportunity to possibly be in something like this. That doesn't happen a lot.
It really doesn't. This is a really, really rare opportunity for all of our SAC Theater students, for SAC people. We're really excited that it's all happening here, and then that you're helping out with everything.
Well, it's my
couldn't
pleasure.
happen without you, really.
You as well. It wouldn't have happened. But that's my pleasure. That's what this should be about. That's what the department should be about. If all we're going to do is just, do the classes and then do shows and keep it very contained like that, then we're not growing, we're not expanding. That's where it starts, and we're of course not ignoring that, because without the classes and the shows, there's no base, and that's the educational base for it. But you need other things, and I do not intend for this to be the last thing. We're going to keep looking for things like this and keep searching out opportunities, or make them ourselves one day.
So this is only the beginning.
Without question.
The beginning. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, what else? That's pretty exciting. Thank you so much for taking the time. We're gonna.
Thank you for asking me.
You're welcome.
I get charged about this stuff, and I like talking about it because and not just talking about it, doing it. I believe in it. I think this is where we need to go.
Yeah, it's heading in the right direction. Up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up in new ways that this place has not been before.
Yes, and you always have to do that. And even in another 5 and 10 years, you have to change it again. Maybe even before that. And that's okay. Yeah. It's supposed to change. It should evolve. We should be doing things that prepare you guys for what you're going to face when you go out there if you really want to do this. And that doesn't always happen, but this is the kind of thing. This is experience. This is like it is. This is how it is. Whether it's a huge studio movie or a low budget film like this, it's the same thing. Yeah. And that's professional experience. It's practical.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome that it's happening here. We didn't have to go out there to Hollywood, to all these other places to get that opportunity. It came to us, and it's a total blessing for everybody here.
Without question. And because you've had these experiences, when you do go out there, which you eventually will, it won't be such a shock. Right. It won't be such a surprise. It's like, I know what that is. Yeah. There's much more to learn, but at least least you have an understanding of it going into it.
Yeah.
You know? And that's any industry and any career path. You know, the education for students who are seeking that career path should have practical experience in the program, as otherwise you're not preparing the workforce. You're not preparing the next generation of actors and producers and directors and techs and whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. One day, people who's winning awards out there, they're going to say, it all happened here with the training and the opportunities that we got here at SAC with these productions. That's where it started.
I think that would be an honor.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because that's what just to be able to set somebody up for success in the industry that they want to go into. That's all the reward you could ask for. You know, that's the goal. That would be awesome.
Cool. Kind of like what Chris Forbes did in the movie with all these players, set them up for success. So it's kind of like the story of the movie 21 Outs. It's not isolated. It's happening everywhere. It's happening with us. This is another version of the same story.
Totally.
You're setting us up for success so that one day we can become one of those people that our dreams came true.
That's awesome. You said that you compared that. That's my heart, without question.
And we can feel it. And it's our heart too. That's why we're so excited and stoked and really determined and just excited, honestly. Like,
I'm glad.
we are intensely connected with this, and I feel that the story is something that hopefully everybody can connect to.
Yeah.
I can connect to it. I can see it. I'm excited for this.
I feel it from you guys too. I mean, your excitement, says it all. That you're getting something from this, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, there you have it. We heard from the amazing Chris Cannon, and we're going to be hearing a lot more from him as well. So he's not going anywhere.